Welcome to the virtual college fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen at any point to type messages to our presenters. Your camera and microphone are off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions taking place, so please sign up for more and check out the schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at that very same website. And with that, I will turn it over to our first presenter tonight, and that is Shepherd University.
All right, let me get my screen up real quick. All right, so hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm an admissions counselor here at Shepherd University. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and I'm super excited to share with you why you belong here at Shepherd. So to begin, we are in the perfect location. If you do not know where Shepherd University is located, we are nestled in the heart of history. We are on a 323-acre public liberal arts institution right on the Potomac River near old battlefields. We are about 90 minutes from the DC metro area and just a few short hours from major cities like New York City and Philadelphia. Shepherd is in the corner of the Eastern Panhandle and the oldest town in West Virginia, Shepherdstown. You get the best of both worlds here by being in a small, tight-knit community, but getting those big city opportunities. And our students are truly the heartbeat of Shepherd University. We have around 3,600 total students, with about 60% of them being female and 40% being male. And around 60% of our students come to us from West Virginia, but the other 40% make up students from all 50 states as well as 28 other countries. And when it comes to academics, we are a public liberal arts institution. So what this means is that our students, regardless of major, will receive a well-rounded education where we build their skill sets. We have over 100 majors to choose from here at Shepherd, with various concentrations and minors to customize your plan of study to your goals. And being able to offer a variety of programs allows you to be in small class sizes from the very beginning. Our student to teacher ratio sits at about 14:1. We really thrive on personal attention here. So, if you ask students why they like Shepherd so much, it's because of the personal experience that they get. And college is all about prepping for your career. One way that we do this is by giving students real-world experience during your junior and senior year here. You'll get to apply what you learn in the books into the real world with hands-on experience to prepare you for your career, and this is done through internships, clinical rotations for nursing students, and student teaching for education majors. Some of the support services that we offer students include free tutoring in every subject for every student from our Academic Support Center. Our Accessibility Services Office provides personal and academic accommodations for housing and within the classroom. Our Advising Assistance Center provides secondary advising to students. So if a student is thinking about changing their major or adding on a second minor or a second major or minor, they can work with you to create a 4-year progression and let you know how those classes would transfer. We also have counseling services, which provide free confidential counseling for all students. And we have a TRIO program as well, which is designed for college students who are first generation, income eligible, or have documented disabilities. And not only is the academic side important to us, but campus life is as well. We have almost 100 clubs and organizations on campus for students. We bring in many featured speakers, musical performers, and art exhibits each year that are free for you as a student to attend. We also have NCAA Division II athletics with 13 different sports teams. And we do have residence halls on campus for students to live in. There's 3 different styles that are listed here. We both have single occupancy and double occupancy rooms available for students as well. And then all residence halls provide free laundry facilities. We have a variety of dining options that students can use their Shepherd meal plan for. So if you live on or off campus, you can participate in a meal plan and use them at any of those 4 dining options. And now for the fun stuff. How do I even transfer to Shepherd? Well, when you apply, you'll want to send us all of your official college transcripts. You'll want to have maintained at least a 2.0 GPA and have at least 24 earned college credit hours. If you have less than 24, then you'll be required to submit your high school transcripts as well. Personal statements and letters of recommendations are not required but highly recommended so that we can get to know what your goals are and how you plan to be successful here at Shepherd. Some programs like nursing, education, and social work require additional admissions requirements. And when it comes to transferring college credit, we accept up to 72 credits from a community college and 90 credits from a four-year institution. If you send us your unofficial transcripts through the transcript evaluation request, admissions counselors can review and give you a rough guide on how the courses would most likely transfer. Several weeks post-admission, students will receive an official degree evaluation created by the registrar's office that shows how your credits transferred from your previous institution and how they are applied towards your new major here at Shepherd. And we also offer 2+2 agreements with a number of community colleges in the area to allow students to complete their associate's degree and then automatically transfer those credits into a corresponding program here at Shepherd to earn a bachelor's degree in only 2 additional years. And because we are a public state institution, we try to be an affordable option for all students. In fact, our students graduate with less debt than the national average. As an out-of-state student, these are the average tuition and room and board rates. But even as a transfer student, we offer scholarships within those departments listed there that can help reduce the total cost of tuition. Most institutional scholarships require an application that can also be found on our website. And so now that you've learned more about Shepherd, what's next? Well, I definitely recommend coming and checking us out either in person or virtually. We actually have started up in-person daily tours again on campus. So it'll be one family at a time and socially distanced, but you'll be able to come on our campus and walk around and listen to our student ambassadors speak. We also have self-guided tours available and a campus tour video on our website. And something that we are promoting for November is our no fee November application fee waiver code. If you put that in at the end of your online application, we'll waive that $45 for you. And we're here to help. So if you have any questions, those are our numbers. You can text us, give us a call, or shoot us an email. And thank you so much for listening today.
Okay, thank you. Our next presenter today will be Spelman College.
You can barely see me, but that's all right. You don't need to focus on me. We can focus on the presentation here. Hello, everyone. It is so good to be here. I'm going to go ahead and get our presentation started. Again, my name is Christy Johnson, and I am one of the Assistant Directors of Admissions at Spelman College. So I'm excited to talk to you all a little bit today about Spelman and what we have to offer, the rich resources that we have to offer at Spelman. For you all who may not know about us, we are a very small private institution located in Atlanta, Georgia. We were foundationally based on liberal arts, but that does not mean that we cannot service you if you are looking into any STEM programs or any education majors and things of the sort. One unique fact about us is that we are all women. So you definitely have to identify or live your life as a woman in order to attend Spelman College. We are also an HBCU, and we have been noted the #1 HBCU for the last 14 years by US News World and Reports. So again, we're located right in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, very nearby our downtown area. We are part of the AUC, which is the Atlanta University Center. That includes us, Morehouse College, which is all men and they are next door to us, and then Clark Atlanta University, which is on the other side of us, and they are a co-ed institution. It allows our students to have a co-ed classroom experience, even though we are an all-women institution. We do have, as I said earlier, a very small population of 2,100. So again, if you're looking for a very small village feel, you have found your home in us. We have a student to faculty ratio of 11:1, and our average classroom size is 23, and our president is Dr. Mary Schmidt Campbell. On the academic side, we have 34 majors and minors. I would say anything between arts and theater, performing arts. And I have asterished a few things here because for transfer students, I would like for you to contact us directly if you're looking into nursing or engineering or any of those pre-med, pre-law type track programs. Sometimes depending on how long you've been in at a community college or how long you've been in college prior to coming to us, that may make it a little bit difficult for you to be put into these or to pipeline you right through to these programs. So definitely reach out to me and I'll share my contact at the end of this presentation. As far as new majors, we have documentary filmmaking, which is very new to our campus, as well as photography. We do also offer 2 new minors, art history as well as curatorial studies. And on the right-hand side of this slide, it just shows our most popular programs of study right now: biology, economics, English, psychology, and then political science. And then it does speak of some of our special programs like honors program, as well as our first generation scholars, and last but not least, our social justice fellows. On this page just talks a little bit about support service programs, and I'll just pull out a few just in the interest of time. Career planning and development is the reason why you're coming to college. You're working on your outcome. What career field are you going to be working at? So this office is going to be pivotal. Just having a relationship with them so that they can help you to build your resume, help with internship opportunities, mock interviews, and things of the sort. We do also offer tutorial services like math and science, and then we do have a comprehensive writing lab as well. We do provide counseling services to students who need that. We are operating still virtually. Our campus is still closed due to COVID. We do have disability services for students who need those types of accommodations. And then uniquely, we do have a museum on our campus as well. For student life, just to kind of pull out some of the bright spots here, we do have academic and professional associations. For my music lovers, we have a choir, as well as a choir, which is called the Glee Club, as well as jazz and string ensembles for my students who want to actually are musically inclined and want to play an instrument. We do have a transfer student association, as well as college publications for any of my writers. We do have all 4 historically Black sororities on our campus, as well as SGA. So what does it take to become a Spelman woman? We do review holistically. So the average GPA right now stands at 3.76. For students who have under 30 credit hours, I will utilize your high school GPA in order to factor a decision as it relates to the academic portion of your application. In addition to the academic profile, I'm also looking at leadership involvement, community service initiatives. 2 letters of recommendations are going to be required. And then a strong and concise essay, which you will find that prompt inside of the application. On the left, I list out all of the things that you would need in order to have a completed application with us, which would include the application itself, the essay, $40 online application fee, 2 letters of recommendation, the official high school transcripts, regardless of how many credit hours you attempted, or in college, we will need that official high school transcript, and then the official college transcript of any college that you've attended. The deadlines are posted here on the right-hand side. For fall, it's April 1st, and then the students will be notified of their decision by May 1st, and then spring, the deadline is November 1st, and the notification deadline would be December, or the notification date would be December 1st. Tuition and fees are here, $25,942, room and board. I can't guarantee housing for my my transfer students. They are the only population, so please reach out to me should you have questions about room and board. That's not to say you can't reach out to Residence Life, because I would definitely still reach out to see if there is space available for you on campus. Additionally, student fees are $4,030. And then these are our events, most of which have already completed already, but we are doing Transfer Thursdays for my transfer population. We did have Transfer Week a couple of weeks ago, and then we will be having preview sessions as well. And this is my contact information. Should you have any questions, I know that I had to go through pretty quickly all the slides, but if there are any additional questions or any concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, Christy Johnson. My phone number is listed there, as well as my email. And I do appreciate your time, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Our next presenter is St. Mary's College of Maryland.
All right, thanks. Hello, everybody. Just wanted to shout out and thank you for attending this evening's session. This is a brief introduction to St. Mary's College of Maryland. So we are a National Public Honors College located on the St. Mary's River in historic St. Mary's City in Maryland, about 90 minutes from DC in Northern Virginia, about 2 hours from Richmond, and about 4 hours from Hampton Roads. So pretty easy to get to us and not too long of a drive. So our academics here are rigorous, relevant, and liberal arts and science education. So we offer that education through our lead curriculum, which is learning through experiential and applied discovery. You are going to have the opportunity to apply what you learn as opposed to what you might have experienced in your high school classes where you haven't had as much opportunity to apply that other than in your labs and things like that. Here you'll have that opportunity to really engage in your learning and be able to apply what you're learning and apply it in your practical world as you graduate from college. With our honors college experience, we undertake an a meaningful internship, or participate in undergraduate research. That's our promise to you. Even coming in as a transfer student, even if you come in with junior status, which many students do, you'll be able to have both of those experiences if you choose to. We do require one or the other. We work closely with our professors to participate in the research, but you would work closely with our Career Service Center to help pair you with internships. We offer 75 academic programs here, and we are a small college with about 1,600 students in our student body. Right now, we're about 1,500, and about 900 of those students are living on campus right now. We are open, but we are a masked community. Everywhere you go, except for when you're eating, obviously, and when you're sleeping, you'll be masked up indoors as well as outdoors. So student life, we have 60 active clubs and student organizations right now. We typically, when it's not COVID, have around 100. Two of my favorites are paddleboarding and fencing, but I also enjoy watching on the admission field when the ultimate team hangs out and gets a chance to play their pickup games and whatnot. So we have 20 Division III varsity athletic teams. 2 of them are brand new. Track and field events are brand new to our campus. We just finished a dedication about a year ago with our new stadium, including a turf side and actually a Bermuda grass as well. We have sailing, kayaking, paddleboarding, and bonfires on the beach. We are a riverfront location, so those are very common activities. Even now when the temperatures have dropped a little bit, you'll still see the sailing team out there as well. So the process for applying, you would submit either a Common App or our own St. Mary's application, submit all college transcripts, a college registrar report, and a letter of recommendation. We prefer the recommendation to come from a professor. However, especially in these times, you may be having a little trouble getting that from a professor, or if you've gone online, you might not know your professor as well. So we'll accept a recommendation from a high school teacher or a counselor, a work supervisor, a volunteer coordinator, someone that knows you and speaks to you either as a student or speaks to you as a person. We offer need-based and merit-based scholarships, and we also offer PTK scholarships. Most students already know about FAFSA, so make sure for Virginia residents to submit it by March 1st. It already opened up, and I typically recommend students to apply by Thanksgiving. Our application deadlines are for spring, December 1st, and fall is June 1st, and we offer rolling decisions. Our contact information is at the Office of Admission, admissions@smcm.edu, and our number is there. We have call forwarding, so if someone's not in the actual office, they can still be reached. My contact is Dina Kelly, dmkelly@smcm.edu, and I'm the transfer coordinator, so that's who you would reach out with your transfer questions. The Office of Student Financial Assistance, also known as Financial Aid Office, they are accepting some remote opportunities now, so if you have any questions, you can call them or you can schedule a Zoom session with them. We are on campus as far as visits, so we welcome you to attend a one-on-one visit with us, you would be given an information session and a campus tour. We offer just one family at a time so that we can keep with social distancing. And we just opened up about 2 or 3 dozen tours, so they'll go quickly. So use that smcm.edu, that smcm.edu/admission and visit. If you have any questions, don't feel like you can't reach us. We're definitely reachable by phone, email, text, and I hope to see your application soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our final presenter is Briar College.
Hello, let me go ahead and share my screen. And we'll go ahead and start our presentation here. There we are. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for our transfer fair here. My name is Mandy. I am with the admissions office at Briar College. Briar is located about 3 hours south of Washington, D.C. We are just 2 hours north of the North Carolina border. We are an hour east of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we are about 3 hours inland from the coast. So most people say we are in the heart of Virginia. Our two closest cities are Lynchburg and Charlottesville. We're also very close to Lexington, Virginia, and we're about 2 hours southwest of Richmond. So Briar is also unique in that we are also an all-women's college. We like to say we've been graduating women since before women could vote. We are an intentionally small all-women's college with less than 1,000 students on our campus. Right now, our average body is sitting at 400, so it does put the average class size to be under 10. The current ratio is 7-to-1 in our classrooms. So you certainly do get to be known by your professors right here on campus. Many of our professors like to say you are known as a friend and are part of the community right here at Briar. All of our students do reside on campus, with the exception of those that live within a 45-minute drive of campus. But a majority of our students do live here at Briar, and even our faculty and staff can reside on campus as well. We have a sprawling campus of nearly 3,000 acres in size with an equestrian center right on campus as well. And our curriculum is designed to have you prepared to face the challenges of the 21st century. So how do we do all of that? With our academics, we have 20 very focused programs that are designed specifically for you. And this would include the 3 pre-professional programs that I do have listed here. We also have a Master's of Arts in Teaching, which is a 5-year program here at Briar. A professional program in engineering, which is fully accredited as well. If you are transferring in, we will need to see what you have taken if you are focusing on engineering so that we can place you appropriately within the program. But we teach all of our classes in a unique setting in that you are going through the same calendar year that you would know generally, but it's done in 4 segments. As you see, it's broken down here as a 3-12-12-3 semester. So in your 3-week semesters, you take 1 course, whereas in your 12-week segments, you are taking your typical class load that you would expect in the college semester. We also offer with our learning, which is very much hands-on learning, experiential learning in the classroom. We also offer the opportunity for grants for engaged learning, which will give you the opportunity to learn how to write a grant and earn up to $2,000 that you can put towards what you have proposed for in your grant. Our general education is taught through 10 leadership core classes. So if you're transferring in, we would again need to see your complete college transcript thus far to see where you would fall in our leadership core curriculum. But these classes are taught over the multiple years here at Briar, generally all 4 years. Like I say here, they are 10 classes in total, and they are spread over the 4 years, and they will cover the core subjects of math, science, English, and history, but would incorporate it for skills that you would need in the in the real world setting today. With us being a residential campus, we do offer housing on campus. We have 7 residence halls here at Sweet Briar. This year we did offer single rooms in light of the pandemic to all of our students. But generally speaking, we do have doubles, triples, quads, and even apartment style living right here on campus. We of course also offer counseling and health services right here on campus, but we're also very close to a health center right off campus, not a 5-minute drive away. And we're pretty close to a general hospital as well if further attention is needed. But we also offer 3 places for dining right on campus. And the focus of our dining is to be locally sourced so that you know exactly where your foods are coming from and what exactly you are consuming. As far as our social scene is concerned here at Sweet Briar, much of our activity on campus is student-led and student-run, right down to even student organizations. We have more than 20 clubs on campus that are all generated by the student body. And if you find that there is a club that we do not have on campus that you wish to start, it just takes you, a couple of your friends, and a faculty sponsor to start that club. Our sign language club actually got that start. It's very same way just a couple of years ago. And of course, each of our students are involved in our student government. It just is up to you as to how involved you wish to be in that student government. Sweet Briar is also Division III in athletics. We offer 7 varsity sports, which I have set here. And we do work really well with our students to be a student athlete. There are set times for all of our practices at the end of the day, usually a 4:30 to 6:30 time frame. And there is time set aside even for the games and competitions as well. Sweet Briar is also known for one of our athletics as being riding right here on campus. As I mentioned earlier, we have a very large riding center right here on campus. We offer it both as an athletic and as an academic. The academic side allows a student to get involved in either the business side of equine studies or the veterinary side of equine studies. We have 3 competing teams for our riding program right here on campus, and all the teams have different skill sets along the way. Now, our tuition here, we like to say we are a private school at a public school cost. Sweet Briar is a private all-women's college, to mention that again. And this is our total cost for this particular year. All of our students do receive merit upon acceptance, and we do follow up with need-based aid through your FAFSA. We do offer PTK scholarships as well to all of our students. And of course, as a transfer, you are familiar with the FAFSA, but we do work with that closely to help build out your financial aid as well. When applying to Sweet Briar as a transfer student, you can apply to us directly under early decision or early action even. You can also apply through the Common App as well, and note that you are transferring. And again, with transferring, we do need your transcripts from your college that you're transferring from thus far. To be a minimum of, to be a complete transfer, you need a minimum of 24 credit hours. Otherwise, I will be looking at your high school transcript as well as what you are taking currently at your college. We do offer free transfer credit evaluations. So even before you apply, if you like to, you can put that, fill that out as well. And I'm running up on my time. We are also in person and would love to have you come see Sweet Briar in person or virtually. And thank you for joining us this evening. I would be glad to field any questions.
Thank you so much to our presenters tonight. I apologize for those who were wanting to see Slippery Rock University. They were not able to attend tonight. When this window closes, there will be a link to a really quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. This is just one of many sessions being hosted, so please sign up at strivescan.com/Virginia for more. And then again, as a reminder, in a week, you'll be able to find this session and many others at that very same website. So thank you again to all of our presenters, and thank you for being here with us tonight. Have a good night, everyone.